Hi. Today I thought I just wanted to show you a few of the ways that we can make good use of pine trees. Pine trees are common almost everywhere in the world, and they could be a source of many things such as tea, food and medicine. And I just wanted to show you a few tricks. For pinewood tea, we would want needles. So we simply just cut off the needles and clear it, and put it in some parboiled water. We do not want the water to be boiling. We just want it to be just below boiling, because that would save a lot of the vitamins. Because actually pine needles have 4 to 5 times the amount of vitamin C that you would find in orange juice. And as we know, vitamin C is very good for the immune system. So in case of a sore throat or a common cold, this would be gold. And it can also provide you with some comfort if you're in the wild. So pine needle tea is something I can strongly advise you to try out, because it's really good. I'm going to actually cut some off and bring it back home later. Another thing we can use pine trees for are resin. If you look here, normally we would find resin just clumping up down here. Now resin can be used for several things. One is for lighting a fire, and the second is for closing wounds. So if I were to cut myself, I would put on some resin over the injury, and it would harden and actually stop the bleeding. And because the resin is high in turpentine, it will actually also help to disinfect the wound and prevent infections in the wound. Now we don't have as much resin here as I would like, but one good method of collecting resin is actually to just make a cut here, and we will leave that, and we can use it as our resin source, because this will start to run some sap and some resin. Just cut it in here. And we can head back tomorrow and collect our resin. We do that to a number of trees, so it's a good source of resin. We can also use this to mark our path. Last thing is pine bark. You could use it for eating. You can actually eat a pine bark. Let's just take a look here. I'll just cut a slice off. Now what we want is the white stuff in here. That's kind of hard when I'm holding the camera, but I hope you get the picture that this here is actually edible, a good source of starch and protein. So we can eat it raw, but I prefer to boil it or dry it on the fire, and it will actually make quite a good chip. So that's another good source of food from the pine tree. So that were 3 things that we can use the pine tree for. I hope you enjoyed the video, and check out our website for more info on survival. Thank you.